On fire to inspire. 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 We're excited that you tuned in for a time of refreshing with Miss Aliyah Butler. Is your show. She's an author, motivator, inspirational speaker who's on fire to inspire the whole world. She's a girl to fire, on fire, to inspire, on fire, to inspire, on fire. That she on fire, on fire, to inspire, on fire, to inspire, inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment. You need inspiration, a little bit of motivation, encouragement as well. Thank you for tuning in to the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the sponsors of the show. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to On Fire to Inspire. I am your host, Aaliyah, the Purpose Midwife. I want to thank you so much for joining us this Tuesday evening. You could have been doing anything else, but you chose to spend it with us, and for that, we're totally grateful. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. I am going to share with a couple of my sponsors that weren't able to make it. Some of them are traveling, some of them had scheduling conflicts, but they were going to actually market their own things tonight for our market edition. And then I was going to leave us a Mother's Day reminder as moms. So we are going to still do that. We have a couple that I'm going to be sharing with us, and then we're going to have some live ones coming forth as well. So mombizboss.org is our first sponsor for this evening. They weren't able to join us because they are traveling, but mombizboss.org has a Mother's Prayer coming up this coming Sunday on Mother's Day from 7 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. So if you want to be a part of that, look at mombizboss.org, and you can start your day in prayer with other moms for a Mother's Day, a Mother's Prayer on Mother's Day. That's on Mother's Day this coming Sunday from 7 a.m. to 7:45 p.m. a.m. Lord, 7 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. That is on their website, mombizboss.org. Then they have a cruise coming up in October. If you want to be a part of that, check out the website as well. It's going to be the theme is work hard, play harder, and that is October the 26th through the 29th. And that is with mombizboss.org. If you're a mother, multiple operational manager, and you are an entrepreneur or aspiring entrepreneur, you want to grab your pen, paper, or jump on that site and join. They also are running a special for the month of May in honor of Mother's Day. So you can hop on over there and check that out. Mom Biz, B-I-Z, boss, BOSS.org. All right, so we have them. We also have, let's see here, who else we have? Oh, we have me, right? If any of you are actually, I'm going to be doing some specials. We have the I am available in black, or we have them available in purple. Let us know your size because some of them are sold out, but we can see what we can do for you. So let us know. The I am t-shirts are available. And then we have, I call it the mom's pampering or relaxation time because, sometimes we got to go back to the inner child or get to the things that kind of de-stresses and decompresses us, right? So in that case, you have the journal, the I am journal, the I am coloring book, right? I am journal, I am coloring book, and you have a choice of one or two. Ooh, camera's acting up, y'all. Sorry. One or two of these. So you can do the coloring book or the colored pencil with the set, and that will be a part of the Mother's Day, pamper me, decompress, de-stress package. Also, this isn't a Mother's Day thing, but we have the children's book which teaches foundational English and Spanish. So if you have little ones, all of these are available on Amazon. If you want to take advantage of the special that I am running for Mother's Day, you can reach out to us on fire to inspire at gmail.com, or you can go to my Linktree page. But if you reach out to me to onfiretoinspire.com, I can get you an autographed copy sent out to you, and you do it early enough, you might be able to get it before Mother's Day, because today is just Tuesday. So let us know. And then finally, we have the On Fire to Inspire book. For many of you that don't know the history, it was a book before it was a show, right? So the book is, many people have said that this book has been a blessing to them. I've had so many people say they felt like God had me write this book specifically for them, because everything in here empowers you, speaks to your spirit and your soul. Like we have pieces called The Chosen One. When will you answer his call? Unclogging your ears, not just your physical ears, but your spiritual ears. Pregnant with Purpose, Establishing Priorities, Declaring God's Promises over your life. So we have a couple of copies of this one left, but it is available for um, order on Amazon as well. And then the coloring book and the other books are available as well. I have them available, but if you want to order on Amazon, you can do that as well. But so I am the first vendor of the crew. So next we have Natalie. Natalie Warren coming up. Natalie, I'm going to look. I'm bringing you sooner than I told you, but you just a couple of minutes sooner. So you could introduce yourself for those who are
Oh, I can't.
what you do, what you have to offer, and I'm about to jump off and let you have the floor.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Aaliyah, for
Mhm.
allowing me to be here. I can, it's very low, but I can hear you. So thank you so much to all the moms out there who are just doing amazing things every day. I know sometimes those small things don't seem like they go a long way, but they really do. So my name is Natalie Warren. I am a transformational coach and retreat leader. I'm a certified breathwork facilitator. I am a certified mindfulness professional, have so many things that I enjoy doing. But if I were to sum it up, I actually enjoy assisting women to transform their lives, learn how to heal themselves so that they can live in the life that they were intended to live and have the things that I think God intends for them to have. So, thank you for allowing me to be here to share. I want to support mothers. I know we carry so many things, and oftentimes we put ourselves on the back burner, maybe not always intentionally, but there are just so many things to do that we oftentimes are the last to get what we need. And a lot of the times we're holding our breaths and not breathing properly. So, a part of what I wanted to offer tonight is I want to do a breath work session. And because it's going out to moms, and maybe many of you, I wanted to offer a free group breathwork session to allow you what I call room to exhale. We need that space, we need that room. And so, Aaliyah, we didn't talk about how we will do this, but if you will, I can potentially give my email, and you can send an email with On Fire to Inspire in the subject breathing, or breathing on fire to inspire, and let me know you heard about it here, and I will create a personal, customized breathwork session for all of those who do that, so that I can give you room to exhale and you have the space to do that, and really supporting you to do what you do each and every day. It takes a tremendous amount of energy to do what you do. And we oftentimes don't realize that until what? We're sick, right? And then you realize just how much it takes for you to do what you do. And so, you finding the gift of breath, being able to breathe, I'll teach you some techniques that really can help you to reset. Because a lot of the times when in the things that we have to do, we can get overwhelmed, and a lot of the times feel somewhat stressed. So, learning how to use the gift of the breath and being able to reset yourself, learn how to heal, how to let go, all of those things are powerful tools that are a part of breathing. So, this is what I want to offer you as a mom. Continue to do what you're doing and know that you matter. And you matter, meaning not just what you do, but who you are. really matters. So email, and I didn't say it, I don't know if I did, but email admin at awaken to power, the number two, .com. So it's admin at awaken to power.com. And then I'll create a group from those that respond. Make sure you tell me you're from On Fire to Inspire show. And then that way I'll create a special session just for us as mothers.
Thank you so much, Nelly. I truly appreciate that. I tell you, it's definitely needed. And so I'll
Right.
reach out to the moms that have reached out to me, and then come up the people that frequently or watching the show and things like that. I know they're going to be texting me instead of emailing. So I will let you know what I get on my end.
That's fine. However we wanted to get it to. I just realized we didn't establish that. So however we'll do it, and I'll do a group session for them. No cost.
Okay, we truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much for helping us breathe and into the knowledge of resetting, helping us do those resets. Purpose
Right.
messaging. Yes.
Right. Absolutely. And thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great evening.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. So up next we have, look, my pastor and big brother, Rick. He's coming. Welcome back. How are you?
Hey, good evening. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. So you can tell us what you have available. If you have anything to show, you're welcome to do that. But whatever you have, share it with us, and I'm going to move off so you can have it.
Well, good evening, everybody. The things that we have to share with you this evening, there's a shirt that my company created, inspired by my wife, Tamina Surratt. It's called Blessed to be a Blessing. You can go to wearmytea.com. I'll put that in the chat, wearmytea.com. And the story behind this particular shirt, we have both men and ladies cuts. The story behind it is I am headed onto a mission trip in Africa in a couple of weeks, actually. And so my wife wanted to do a fundraiser to help offset some of the expenses that we have incurred in order for me to take this mission trip. And so she decided, well, instead of just asking people for a donation, why don't we give them something as being a part of the journey? She said they are going to be blessed to be part of the blessing. So let's make a t-shirt for that. So we have those shirts available on wearmytea.com. They sell for $25 with the understanding that the proceeds are actually going to go to help fund the mission trip. Now, in addition to them being available for you as a consumer, if you are a ministry or an organization that wants to do a fundraiser with those shirts, we can actually give you a bulk price for them so that you can also have the proceeds to fund whatever initiative that you have so that people can be a part, be a blessing, a part of what you're going through. Also, so that's the first thing. Men and ladies cuts, blessed to be a blessing t-shirts at wearmytea.com for $25. Now, I'm also a public speaker. And as a public speaker, I endeavor to invigorate your leadership capacity. That's what I do. I speak about leadership principles as well as branded marketing avenues for you and coaching and also motivation and inspiration. If you are looking for someone to speak at your event, whether it be corporate, family, school, whichever avenue or venue that you need a public speaker for, I am certainly available. You can go to iworkfaith.com. iworkfaith.com. That'll be also in the chat. And you can actually get in contact with me through my website on iworkfaith.com. There's a portion where you can actually sign up to book me, or there's also just to get in contact to find out more information. So as a public speaker, I'm available to you that way. What you will also find on iworkfaith.com is that I have created a class specifically designed to help preachers better enhance their foundational skill set of preaching. It is called the Preacher's Institute. And this Preacher's Institute is a 3-month course where you would spend 2 days out of the month, 2 Saturdays out of the month, 2 hours apiece, getting a full intensive collegiate style of training from myself and also my partner, Dr. Cedric Maddox out of Fort Mill, South Carolina. We will focus in on your homiletics, hermeneutics, biblical interpretation, that is, and also spiritual formation and your leadership skills. We want you to be the best whole preacher you could possibly be. The course is designed to be very intensive, so there's a lot of work involved, but it will bring out the best preacher in you. So that is also available. That information is located on iworkfaith.com, where you can actually sign up to get connected with us and to know how to be a part of the Preachers Institute. The first actual class will begin June 3rd. So we have a little less than a few weeks before classes begin, right under a month right now. There is a cost to the course. If you are locally affiliated with an association, there's a different cost for you as a discount. But get more information at iworkfaith.com. Those are the things that I have to share with you all tonight. Hope you all have a blessed week.
Well, I did that backwards. Thank you so much, so much. Thank you so much. I was supposed to be bringing us both on, but thank you so much for that. So, guys, I hope y'all got that. iworkfaith.com. Also, wearmytea.com. He talked about his missions trip to Africa that will be funding the missions trip. Well, a part of the fundraising for missions trip. And then if you are a nonprofit or a church, you can reach out to them for utilizing that blessed to be a blessing as well. So, hey, I say definitely sow into that fertile ground, because I tell you, it's fertile ground to sow into. We had one more person. She reached out to me and told me she was in a bump up. So I'm not sure she's going to make it for sure, but our prayers are with her as she's moving forward. Let's see here. All right, so she's not going to be able to do it. Like I said, she was just in a bump up, so our prayers are with her. So I'm going to go ahead and share our message to the mothers. So there was something I had written down, but before I get into what I had written down, one of the things that Natalie said a moment ago was, "You are needed and you are necessary." Hear me clearly, mothers, you are needed and you are necessary. And so there's so many components of motherhood, but you are needed and you are necessary. And one of the things I had in my notes that at the very end was that I know you're qualified for this. How do I know? Because God has given you that assignment, and He only gives the assignments to the ones He trusted with. So He's given you, He's entrusted you with the assignment to be the mother to the children or child that you have. So you are needed, you are necessary, you are more than enough. All right. So many times, sometimes we second guess ourselves, we second guess what we're doing and how we're doing it. And we're gonna lean on God. And I'm getting ahead of myself, but I really felt like that needed to be said at that time. You're needed, you're necessary, and to lean on God. Love God, lean on God, love your children. But I'm going to my notes now, okay? So I was reading, and I've read it on a couple of posts before, and Modern Family actually had it, and it said, the way we talk to our children becomes the inner voice, their inner voice. I'm going to read that again. The way we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. So I want to ask you, how with them, because life has been busy. Life is so busy. And so are we talking to them from this place of busyness and we're frustrated and irritated and aggravated? Or are we using a tone of, I've exhaled and now I can talk to my babies? Now I can talk to my teens. Now I can talk to my adult children. Because, for those of us who have the adult children or the teens, we're now more in a coaching, of a coaching role and not just telling role, because their adults are moving into a different place. But even in that, we are the voice. And so as mothers, we are the voice of wisdom to our children. And so we want to make sure that we do a self check as we're speaking to them. Proverbs 31:26, New King James Version said this: She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. And so, with that, with these hectic schedules and things, it's so easy to just be like, "Urgh, great evening, everybody," as you're coming on. It's like, "Urgh." But we want to just whew, breathe. And if you're interested in that free breathwork class that Natalie's putting on, you can reach out to her. She gave us her email address, admin@awaken, the number 2, power.com. And she's given us a free group session. So if you're interested, you'll email her with the subject On Fire to Inspire, and free session with us. All right. So let us know. For those of you who are saying, I didn't catch that, I'm driving, just reach out to me at onfiretoinspire.com. Excuse me, at gmail.com. And we will get you in that class as well. I'll let you know when that will be. We'll be putting that together, but it's needed so we can reset, decompress, de-stress, reset, and come back and speak with the tone of gentleness, the tone of lovingness. Because what we don't want to do is, I was reading this quote as well. It says by Frederick Douglass, it says it's easier to build strong children than it is to repair a broken man, to repair broken men. So we want to build these strong children. We want to build these loving children that are loved, because guess what? We're their biggest advocate. And in many cases, we're their only advocate. So we got to make sure that we're walking in that place of de-stress, and whatever you need to do to make that look like that. So that means that you need to join a Zumba class, like Come Dance with Mina on Mondays and Thursdays. She does virtual and in-person sessions. Do whatever you need to do to kind of de-stress, decompress, and get there into that place of health, so that we can speak health and wealth over our children. Because we want to lovingly love them into their positions. One of the things I wrote down was love God, love your children, but you got to love yourself too. Because if you're not loving self, guess what? Those babies feel that. They feel all of what we're going through. Many times our children try to wear these adult roles because they want to help mommy. But there are places that we can reach out to. For the single moms out there are moms groups that we can join, right? There are there's nothing wrong with finding a therapist. Y'all hear me clearly, because our ethnicity, we want to say, oh, you that's a sign of weakness. No, that's a sign of strength, saying that I need help. Are there any women of wisdom that you have access to, that you can lean into and talk to? Don't be afraid to ask questions, because that's how we learn. And we want to make sure that we're living and learning. We never want to know everything. We never want to always just, I know that. No, because there may be some things that we can learn. I've learned so much from some young people in their 20s in this day and hour, because we want to know what it is that we can reach out to them and speak to them in, because we don't want to go from yesterday when we can talk to them in today's version of what they're needing. The world will not raise our children. We're going to raise our children. We're going to speak life into them. We're going to teach them the way that God has called it to be. And so, with that said, we got to make sure we're good, and we're speaking to them in a tone of love and to the tune of love. Y'all hear me? We're speaking to our children in a tone of love and to the tune of love. And whatever that looks like for us to reset, to get into that place in that space, that's what we're going to do. So y'all make sure y'all reach out to me so that you can sign up for that free breathwork group class that we're going to be doing uh, with Natalie. She is a breathwork coach. She is a certified counselor as well. She's filled with the Holy Spirit. She loves God and she loves people. And so she's going to be doing that for us in honor of Mother's Day, and the fact that she loves On Fire to Inspire, and the things that God is calling me to do in this hour. So I thank God for that, that she's opening that door. So we are raising the next generation, ladies. We must love them. And we're going to love them into their positions. We're going to protect them. We're going to be their biggest advocates and their cheerleaders. If we don't, who will? Right? And so, how do I know this? And I said this before. How do I know that we are qualified to do this? Because God has entrusted us with this. He has entrusted us to be the mothers of these children. He has entrusted us to be the ones to raise up the next generation. So what we got to do is get ourselves into position. For some of us, it's just let's reset. So as we do this reset, we can just be rejuvenated and refreshed to come into that place of living and loving them and living and loving on them for to where they see that joy in mom again. They see that peace in mom again because they feel all that stuff. They feel the stress. But we will raise up. We will raise these children up in the admonition of the Lord. We will raise them up and we will reinforce to them what it feels like to have a loving and a mom that they can come to and talk to, not someone who's always no, but a one who says, you know what, I love you. I love being your mom. I appreciate you. You know what? You're awesome. Because if we're doing the opposite of that and the world is doing just that, guess who's going to win them over? So we're going to love them, right? We're going to love them. We're going to love them. We're going to love them. We're going to love ourselves. And we're going to understand that we're worthy of the goodness of God. We're going to be their greatest cheerleaders, but we're going to be the greatest version of ourselves as well. And so for the fathers who are wearing that hat of mother and father, same thing goes to you. Be the best version of you. Love these children into their positions. Love them into their purpose. Love them so that they can say, you know what? My childhood memories was that of peace. My childhood memories was that of love. Am I saying everything gonna be perfect? No, it's not. But what I'm saying is, let's do that reset. Let's do that thing so that we can reset, refresh, rejuvenate, and move in this place and in this new space because it's time. It is time for us to do so. So let's see. So our, like I said, our last person tonight is not going to be able to come in, but our prayers go out to her because she was in an accident this evening. But thank you so much for joining us this evening, each and every one of you. We had our market day. For those of you who missed any of that, you want to go back and catch the replay because we had some great options. Again, if you want to be a part of the free breathwork class, please reach out to admin at awaken2power.com. That was the number 2, or email me at onfiretoinspire@gmail.com with the subject of free breathwork class or free class. That way we can get you on into that information for that class. We can get it over to Natalie. She can tell us what date is available because we need to do this. It's going to be a free class to help us be a better version of ourselves. Yes, we need to take advantage of anything and everything that we can learn from, we can glean from, and that we know we're growing, something that can help us grow. We should grow and reset, renew our minds daily, right? So happy Mother's Day to the mothers. Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to the aunties. You may not have children, but you have helped raise some children. Happy Mother's Day to the godmothers. You may not have birthed a baby, but baby, I know you have helped raise one. All right. So thank you for all that you do, all that you have done. And you are needed. You are necessary. I am Aaliyah, your purpose midwife. I thank you for joining us this beautiful evening. And happy Mother's Day again. And we'll see you next week, same time, same place. We will have the single mom life coach coming as next week as our guest. So see y'all then. Come back, same time, same place, here on Fire to Inspire. Have a blessed and awesome week.